mind joining a team of SP Energy Networks operational engineers? I want to give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to be an engineer with one of the country's leading utilities. Looking after every transmission tower, substation and power cable that carries electricity to your homes and businesses is no small job. Every morning, teams of engineers meet to review the status of the power network. Jobs are prioritised and allocated to individuals or as team jobs. During periods of bad weather, there can often be unexpected jobs appear overnight. These often take priority. This can mean route changes at very short notice for some of the engineers. With the jobs allocated, the engineers need to collect what they need from the stores and load this into their van. Often this is done without visiting the site, so they need to evaluate what they think they'll need so they are prepared to complete the job when they arrive on site. It's not only materials they need to select. It can be specialist tools and equipment, or even different kinds of vehicles. They are problem solving before they even get to the job. Often engineers spend their day outside in all kinds of weather. Not every day is like this in the UK. Once they arrive on site, the first thing that they need to do is carry out a task called a risk assessment. This is done to make sure that everyone is safe, not only the engineers, but in some cases also members of the public. Once the risk assessment is complete, the identified actions need to be communicated to everyone involved with the job. They also need to wear protective clothing. This can change depending on the activity that the engineer will be doing. Working with electricity can be very dangerous. That's why safety is a big part of training for any engineer. Only once everything is in place can the engineers start working together to investigate the problem and think about how they can resolve it. The job of an operational engineer can be very physical. Not only are they expected to wear equipment that can be bulky and heavy to keep them safe, but they often need to climb poles to get to the faults. So being fit and healthy is a big part of being an engineer. During any work, the team need to communicate with each other, share information and coordinate activity on the job. As the work is carried out, the lead engineer will estimate how the work is progressing, so he or she can keep the central control room informed of what is happening and when the work will be complete. If customers' homes or businesses have lost power due to the fault, the control room and its extended team can use this information to inform customers of the repair status and an estimated time of when the power will be back on. During the work, the engineers often have to problem solve, as not every job is as simple as it first looked. This can mean thinking on their feet, re-evaluating tasks and of course communicating the changes with the team. Engineers can work on several jobs a day, and each can vary from the last. Luckily for this team, this job went exactly to plan, so it's off to the next one. It's been a privilege being out and about with a team of SP Energy Networks engineers. I hope this has given you an insight into the hard work and dedication it takes to keep your electricity flowing, and the skills needed if this is a future career for you.